For this first part of the comparison, we will compare the Overland 4x4 with the 6x6. Obviously, the 6x6 has one more axle, but the differences don't stop there. There's a few categories. The first one is the type of suspension system. They're completely different. And the other one is the accessories. The 6x6 has a lot more. And the third category would be electronics. The 4x4 does not come with electronics, the 6x6 does. Now there's a significant price difference. I think, if I recall, the 4x4 is $369 US, I think, or somewhere around that, and the other one is $899. And you could think that the delta is just insane, which it is. But there's a reason for that, and I'm not saying it's justifiable. There's a difference why the price is so high, and we'll talk about this a bit later. But to get back to the suspension, so the 4x4 has a leaf spring system. So these guys appear to be metal. Actually, they are metal, and they're fairly flexible. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of travel there. And it's definitely a truck that will have a nice articulation as it goes over bumps or holes as it drives along. Now, that is the complete opposite with the 6x6. It also has leaf springs, but it has a system with links. The two axles are interconnected, and the number of leaves is different, making it a much stiffer ride. It is obviously a stiffer ride because it has a bed there on which you can put items, so you don't want the truck to constantly flex. When under load, you'll damage the leaves. You want a bit more resistance, and the leaf systems enables it to capitalize on its articulation rather than its actual suspension travel, in order to have a proper driving or proper driving characteristics, I should say. So this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe 5 leaves, I think. Yeah, 5 leaves. And to compare, the 6x6 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're completely different. I'll bring the camera a bit closer. So these guys are actually made out of what seems to be plastic, and they're thicker, whereas the leaves on the 4x4 are very thin and they are metal. Here is the link system that I was referring to a few minutes ago. I'll just flip it on its head carefully. Here you go. So here. So if I press on this wheel there, you can see that it automatically has an impact on the rear axle. If I press on that wheel there, you can see that it has an impact on the front axle. So they're interconnected, and it's the articulation that enables it to keep its the contact to the ground rather than the actual flex. And the fact that the leaves are plastic is much better because plastic regain its shape. That's not the case for metal.